Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to ScoreCraft Play Session Live number 3. My name is Goni Peles and I'm joined by Yuval Adler, Harry Matthews and Shira Agmon. This session will continue playing the ScoreCraft minigame Darts, which we also played in the previous session. But this time we'll focus on a different game level called Scattered. Let me switch to ScoreCraft's website. Okay, so new game, mini games, and here darts is selected. And maybe just to briefly describe darts. In darts, players try to hit targets positioned at different heights on the right side of the screen. Players move from left to right automatically, and their mean loudness is mapped to their vertical position. The way targets are positioned and players are rewarded for hitting them depends on the specifics of each game level. Although all the levels share a common principle, a target functions as an indication of dynamics, encouraging players to play for the specified duration of time at the loudness corresponding to the target's position. Okay, so confirm. Now, in the previous session, we focused on a darts game level called Waves, in which there's just one target available at a time, and when a player hits it, they gain points, the target disappears, and the new target appears a step higher or lower, overall creating a waves-like oscillation between quiet and loud, between trough and crest. Actually, let's just play a quick waves game now, so we can then compare it to Scattered. I think the default game setup will do. So confirm, and I'll send the link to the players in the chat.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm here too.
Harry? Melodica madness. Okay. You can click start, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you able to play it all here?
Oh.
Ready. Ah. Wait. No, I
Oh.
Nice. Great. Some technical issues. For some reason, Harry, we don't hear you when you go loud. And no. And Yuval, we don't hear you. We barely hear you at all, actually.
Oh, really? Huh. That's funny. Because I didn't hear.
So we have a few Discord issues here.
Yeah.
I can hear better.
Input volume is all the way up.
So now I can hear you. Now I can hear you pretty well.
Okay, let's see if when I whistle, if it is that a difference?
Hear
Did
that.
you hear that?
Yeah, I could hear. The question is if you have like noise suppression, or how is it called, noise reduction. If you can look at the voice and video, so maybe it kind of cancels. It thinks the whistle is noise or something like that.
Hey, there it is. There it is. No. I missed the noise suppression.
Okay.
I was looking for those green check marks, but the noise suppression is the one with the options. That's the one I missed. Sorry. All right.
Okay. So hopefully we'll hear you in the next game. Harry, could you check that as well, so that there isn't some sort of compression, something like automatic gain control?
Let's try this.
I heard the beginning. Was it like sustained or because it's yeah, pretty loud.
That's like as loud as I get.
Yeah, pretty loud. Let's do the same game again. Just that we get so we get the sense of crescendo, decrescendo, and another crescendo, because it was a bit missing. Not a bit, it was missing, I think. So just the same setup, and I'll send you the link.
And what about me?
You're great.
Yeah.
First of all, yes.
That's always the correct answer.
Bonnie?
Did you like? So I saw a few times that you were not producing any input. The question is how it felt for you. Like, was it disconnecting? Shira?
I don't think she can hear us.
Yeah.
Me? Yeah, it was disconnecting, so I don't know what to do.
I think we will have to rethink some stuff. Because just to kind of explain what is going on, Shira and I are in the same house. Yeah, we live together, and I'm connected. So, what?
Said they're married.
Yeah, we are married. And the thing is that I'm now connected via Ethernet to the router we have, so that the streaming quality is better. But this probably leaves little bandwidth, little internet for Shira to use, which is why now I don't even see her camera on screen. Yeah, it looks like that. These two squares there. So I think we will have to. It's going to be Yuval against Harry this time. So, unfortunately, and we will think how we can arrange that so that we can both stream and play at the same place. Anyway, let's now start this game.
Aw. Mm.
Close.
Well, that was really close. Yeah. Harry, I think there is still some filtering going on your melodica.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless it's on my webcam. Don't know.
Can you check again the voice and video settings just to see if it's something there?
So automatically determined input sensitivity is all the way to the left.
Great.
If it is something on the camera, maybe, then let's see. Do you want to try switching the audio input to? I don't know if you have a laptop or something.
No, I think I know what was wrong with it. Is this better?
I think so. Yeah.
There was a noise suppression thing on crisp.
Yeah.
That's definitely loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed it too because everything else has the green
Yeah.
checkbox.
Yeah, whereas that's like, it was like crisp, none, standard.
Yeah.
I think they changed it just to show our viewers how it looks like. So that's the video, the voice and video settings. And basically what we do, we use the voice activity input mode, and then we take this slider all the way to the left. So the idea is that there is no gate going on and filtering out some sounds. And so other important stuff are echo cancellation, we turn it off, and noise suppression, that's the different one. So you can see that all the other ones are kind of like checkboxes, where this is a radio button group, actually. Anyway, I think now we can, now we'll be able to hear both Yuval and Harry. We will not do that again, but let's now move to scattered. And here I select scattered as the level. And I'll go through the setup screen, this screen, and explain each parameter after we play, but just to give you kind of a quick overview. In scattered, there's not just one target, but multiple targets available at a time for the players to hit. And the targets are scattered randomly along the right side of the screen, hence the name, scattered. Now, as in waves, also in scattered, players gain points by hitting targets, but there are two important differences. First, the number of points a player gains depends on the size of the target they hit. So smaller targets, which are more challenging to hit, are worth more points. And second, targets don't reappear immediately after they are hit, as was the case in waves. Instead, all the targets must be hit and disappear before a new round begins and a new set of targets appears on the screen. This continues for some predefined number of rounds until finally the player with the most points wins. Okay, let me just check the setup. Just to see that that's what I want, that everything is good, and then we'll start the game. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, great. So let me send you the link.
Oh.
We both have high aspirations.
Oh, come on. I was laughing so well. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. Aw. Still missed it.
Okay, so Harry seems like the clear winner of this round. Let's see if it continues like that. Oof. Okay.
Nice one.
2 more rounds. Ooh. Whoa!
Oh, come on.
Okay. Last round. We're both aiming at the red target. Seems so. Whew.
Aw.
So close.
Oh. Oh, it's catching his. There we go.
Whoa!
Okay.
A bit too late.
Understood where the noise was coming from, yeah.
Great, a victory cluster. Cool. Very nice. I liked. So Harry had a strategy. It seems so that so because the melodica, it's difficult to control the loudness really. So instead of just playing quiet, you're playing short sounds. So this kind of lower the mean loudness overall. I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
There's a lot of strategy you can go because you can kind of see if someone else is trying to take off the easy points or if you're both gunning for the. So I was trying to like pretend like I was going for the difficult one, and then like last minute I'd veer up, I'd start getting easy points, and then I was sort of.
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
that.
Didn't really matter at that point if you got the tempo.
Yeah. I think it was really evident in the last round where Yuval was kind of focusing on the red target.
Yeah.
Yeah. And suddenly he realized that all the other targets are gone.
Oh no, I knew that all. I noticed it all along. It was just there wasn't. Other than the high number targets, I didn't have a chance anyway, right? So it was that or nothing.
Game there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just let me go through the setup screen now.
For like longer for these like longer times that you have to sort of do the loudness average. I don't know. It could be interesting to do like moving targets, maybe.
Yeah.
And you don't know if they're going to change direction all of a sudden or something, right? It's not just that they're clearly moving somewhere, but
Yeah, like slowly moving ones, so that there's a chance.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it goes up, and then whoop, never mind, and you just kind of have to.
Yeah. Another idea I had, which might be difficult with like extremes, but I think is doable for targets in the middle, is to have obstacles that you kind of need to.
Yeah, and then you have to deal with you have to use the average to get to a.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can also change it so that you control the blocks, and you could have it could be like a 2-player game where you can control backdrop blocks and you have the ball in the middle. So
Like
you like knock it to each other like tennis.
like a pong, basically.
Yeah.
Great ideas.
Oh, a pong for 2 players would be really good. Yeah.
There are a few, how should I call it, like musical versions of Pong.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah, I'll maybe try to find some links. It's kind of one of
If you do-
the first games that people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do obstacles, one easy way to get something musically sort of interesting maybe is to necessarily put the obstacles at the same height of the target, and so you have to go lower and higher and average it. You can't.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah, you can't just keep the same.
It forces
thing.
a certain musical outcome because the average needs to be this, but at some point you have to do something that's either higher or lower.
Yeah.
And then to balance it, you'll have to do something that's either lower or higher.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be at least some variance even with one obstacle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something I'll explore. I want to go through the setup screen just to explain what is going on more or less. So yeah, levels scattered. The ceiling and floor, these are the maximum position of a target and the minimum position of a target, both in dB. And we checked earlier that all players can reach these loudness levels. End game after this number of rounds, so that's the number of rounds we play. In this case, it was 5. Target size range, we set it to fixed, so the smallest target was 0.5 and the largest was 5. Number of targets in round was fixed as well. There were 10 targets every round, and this tried to include all target sizes within range was set to yes. So effectively the combination of all these options created a situation, maybe you noticed it, that in each round there were exactly 10 targets encompassing the full range between 0.5 and 5, so in steps of 0.5. So there was one target whose size was 0.5, another 1, another 1.5, 2, etc. The last options we have here, so throw duration, that's the time it takes for a player to move from left to right, so that was fixed and the value was 5, so 5 seconds. And hit all targets race was set to off. And hopefully we'll have time to try out a game with this turned on, and then I'll explain what it means. What I'd like to do now, so I wanted to experiment with different throw durations, but I think what we'll do, so we actually have time for a hit all targets race game, which I think that would also be fun. Try to kind of randomize stuff so you don't know in advance what arrangement of targets you will get. So what we'll do, we'll keep that 5, but we'll set the target size range to random. So the range is random between 0.5 and 5, but exactly how that's random. The number of targets in round, we'll also set it to random, and we'll have a range of 2 to 15. We'll still keep that. Yes, we also have a random throw duration. So some rounds will have short throw duration, other will have longer. The range is 1 to 10, and this will set to off for now. Okay, so I think that should work. Sending you the link. Okay, can start. No room for mistakes. Ooh.
Ooh.
So that's a fast one. Hmm. Definitely
Can't get
Melodica
it.
Madness.
Can't get it.
I think it was just the fast one that I got a bit lucky.
Well, there was a moment at the beginning that it felt really close, but then like one mistake you valued, and it felt that you
Well, that
kind of-
one point, yeah, that one point it was probably done then because I don't think, I don't think you made any mistakes. But the fast one with that, when you hit one of those, yeah.
I think I got a couple of fives just by chance.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, if you want to go the like Mario Kart path of like anyone in the back gets a bunch of bonuses and stuff, then just anyone who's really ahead in the lead just goes way fast. Although no, that might be worse because then if they're fast, they can and they're good, they can just hit a bunch of targets. No, that's that won't work.
Yeah, it's funny how every time like the player who is losing starts to come up with all those
Yeah, of
ideas
course.
for.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was a very different one because like you have this different duration every round. So I think that's kind of made a significant effect on the music, at least from my perspective.
Yeah, especially going from the fast one to the slow one. It kind of like, rather than just gunning for one, you kind of pressure yourself into thinking about it a bit too much. So I kind of wavered a bit and then almost missed a couple. But
I think it might also be like kind of relative in a sense that after you do a fast one, then everything feels much slower.
Yeah, a lot more sticky and muddy.
Great. So we'll now do the last game, and that would be with the hit all targets race option set to on. Just to explain what it means and how it changes the game. So in a hit all targets race, targets don't disappear immediately after they are hit, and players don't gain points for hitting individual targets. Instead, what is going on is that the first player to hit all the targets gains 1 point, and then a new round, a new race begins, with a new set of targets. And we'll still set it to 5 rounds. So effectively there are 5 points, and whoever gets most of them is going to win the game. I think I can leave everything else as is, so we'll still keep it kind of random in sense of the target size range, the number of targets in round, and the throw duration, so we'll get kind of a more varied musical situations. Yeah, click confirm and send you the link. Okay, let's start.
Oh.
So this is
Oh, unlucky.
Wow!
so close.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, man. Wow.
Oof. So that's the last target that Harry needs to hit. And yeah,
Ah.
there is a bunch of easy targets for you. By the way, by clicking the names of the players on the leaderboard, I can view the game from their perspective. So now I see, and I've been doing that before, but just to explain it now. So we can see the targets that now Melodica Madness
Wow.
hits. And this is Yuval's.
Yeah, I have this weird lag. That was super weird.
Oh, well, that's your chance.
Oh.
How did I win?
Oh,
What happened? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
that's a bug I need to solve. Apparently, it doesn't go through the full. But I mean, actually,
gold.
It was clear
Gold.
anyway. Yeah, it was clear anyway.
yeah. Great. We're just about 9 p.m. here in Israel, which means that we need to finish the session. I enjoyed it very much as an audience.
I like the challenge. I'm not in shape, and I need this kind of.
Um,
It's quite like daunting